Welcome to Coming Home to Yourself, the podcast for high achieving women ready to lead from within. I'm Yagoda, and here we dive into real conversations about confidence, clarity, and emotional freedom. Each week, I'll share honest stories, gentle insights, and soul deep shifts to help you reconnect with the woman beneath the roles. This is your space to slow down, breathe, and exhale, to stop performing strength and start living your truth, to remember who you are beneath it all. Let's begin.
You have a big title, a perfect house, kids are thriving, a partner who loves you. Yet, at night when the lights go out, you lie awake wondering why I can't switch off, why I can't relax. If you ever felt tense, even when everything is fine, this episode is for you. We'll step into that familiar ache of not being able to relax, even when externally everything is okay. We'll explore what's really preventing rest. You're sitting on the couch. The deadline passed. The kids are quiet. You have nothing urgent to do. You should feel peace, but instead, you feel a low, constant hum of anxiety. Sounds familiar? This happens because your nervous system is addicted to the momentum you created. You're the woman who delivers. You've checked all the boxes, but still you feel restless. Maybe you're holding tight to the to do list, even in your downtime. Maybe your shoulders stay tense, your mind drifts to what's next. Your heart beats a little too fast for a restful evening. You're overthinking and under relaxing. This is the energy leak. Check with yourself now. When you try to sit still without a task, what is the first story that your mind tells you? You're technically safe. Everything is fine. Yet you struggle to truly relax. As high achievers, we were trained that busyness equals value. And more importantly, hypervigilance equals safety. You are trained for performance, not pause. You're built for solving, achieving, delivering. And your body learned that your worth depends on your doing, not your being. And somewhere along the way, we learned that the only way to stay safe was to anticipate every problem before it arose. We became the ultimate problem solvers, the ones who kept all the plates spinning. And this survival strategy trained your nervous system to be permanently on alert. Even when the external threat is gone, the deadline, the fire drill, your internal alarm system stays activated. This is why you feel that constant hum. It's not anxiety about this moment, it's your brain scanning for the next potential danger.
If something in this already stirred a little recognition in you, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next episode. And if someone comes to mind while listening, share it with her. One message can be enough to shift everything.
This addiction to momentum traps you in the productivity trap. And there are three major barriers high achieving women face. First one is that productivity equals worth. You believe your value comes from your doing. So you fear resting equals meaninglessness. You also avoid feelings because when you stop moving, you have to feel what you've been avoiding, the quiet loneliness, the underlying stress. So you keep busy and you live on autopilot. Your body stays in fight or flight because it's used to the distance to the next goal mode. And you're confusing anxiety, which is an internal reaction, with external cause. You can't solve an internal problem with more external busyness. I know it. I've been there. My mind replayed errands. My body stayed alert. The guilt crept in. I should be grateful. I should feel peaceful. But I didn't. Instead of rest, I stayed in motion, busy, planning, managing. It took years to realize. The doing mode had become my identity. And here's the deep, quiet truth. When I finally tried to switch off, there was no one left to be. The key to tap into the true rest lies in understanding how our minds work. Because the problem isn't your body, it's your brilliant mind's learned reaction to stillness. The core issue is in the relationship between your thoughts and your deepest self. Let's call this the storm of thoughts. The anxiety you feel when you stop working is a rapid flow of stories created by your conditioned mind. The volume of these thoughts say, you should be doing something. You forgot something crucial. This piece won't last. All those thoughts, why can't I relax? I must be productive. Are you just stories? And when you see them as thoughts, as stories, you free yourself from them. But even when you face the storm of the thoughts, there is the anchor, the calm. You see, even when your mind is racing, this deeper intelligence, the intelligence behind life itself, remains calm. Your heart beats, your breath flows. Something within you is still always steady. This is your anchor. The discomfort you feel when you slow down is simply the friction of your conditioned thoughts bumping up against this natural state of calm. And you know, when everything is fine, your mind is supposed to be quiet, not buzzing. This is the evidence that the default state of your consciousness is calm. And there's also a water, the gift of awareness. The moment you notice that feeling of restlessness, that low hum, that's your awareness working perfectly. And this awareness is the part of you that says, I'm thinking I have to do more. And that I is not the doing one, it's the being you one. When you rest into that awareness, you begin to relax, not just for a minute, but in depth. And the key is to reframe the rest. Rest is not the opposite of achievement, it is the fuel for a sustainable achievement. You need to shift from feeling like rest is a luxury you must earn to seeing it as a strategic, non negotiable that allows you to access your highest clarity and wisdom. And to build the capacity for true rest, we must activate the inner compass and regulate the nervous system. And you can start with tiny breaks. Just stop what you're doing and take 3 deep breaths. This is your physical act of telling your nervous system the danger has passed. And you can also ask yourself this question: what am I thinking right now about needing to do or be something? And just notice the thought. Then ask, where in my body does this feel tight? And stay with that tension. Breathe. Let the underlying calm support you. And the final step, the one that anchors your new identity, is to redefine your worth. Ask yourself, what would change if I truly believed my worth was equal whether I completed 5 tasks today or 2? Your worth is not earned, it's inherent. Now let's dive even deeper with these questions. Where is your inner critic getting its script? Did you learn from childhood that stillness meant danger, or that productivity meant love, respect? And what is one task that you could delegate or let go of this week that would create 30 minutes of intentional, guilt free rest? Maybe you can delegate grocery shopping or stop checking the news. And what would your future self, the one who is peaceful and widely successful, tell you about the importance of rest right now? And this is not about checking out. This is about stepping fully into your life by allowing yourself to recharge the source of your incredible power. Your inability to relax is not your fault. It's a deeply wired habit that once protected you, but you are safe now. Relaxation isn't a reward for finishing, it's your birthright. You don't need to push harder, you need to breathe deeper. You are safe to stop, you are safe to rest, and you are safe to just be. Until the next time, allow yourself the gift of stillness.
Thanks for listening to Coming Home to Yourself. If this episode spoke to you, take a moment to subscribe and share it with one woman who needs it. And if you're ready to go deeper, come find me on Instagram or Facebook, because this isn't just a podcast, it's a return to your body, to your breath, to your heart, to your own voice. Your story matters. You matter. See you next time.